All right, looking outside here in Newport right now, the flag waving a little bit, people walking around, enjoying being outside, looking nice.
It's still warm, Kate, in the 80s, but it's much cooler than it was yesterday.
Yes.
And we'll certainly take that. Temperatures dropping, humidity is dropping as well. The clouds are out there. Certainly hasn't been the worst day. We're not looking at any kind of widespread rain, but certainly not the ideal day to be out and about, for beach plans and things like that. So here's Providence again, seeing the gray skies out there. Temperatures still not too bad, upper 70s to near 80s, so it's still warm. But again, compared to yesterday and that 3-day heat wave that we just saw, certainly feeling much cooler out there, and with that more northerly breeze taking over across the region. So clouds building in, even now seeing some light showers developing here along the south coast, and this will be the theme for the remainder of the day as we have a frontal system passing through. That means some showers developing as well. You can see these arrows here, the northeast wind taking over, and that means, again, ushering in cooler air. Now, as I widen the view, you can see some more steadier rainfall here across upstate New York, western Mass, into parts of northern New England. This is all going to be slowly tracking into our area over the course of the day today, and especially overnight tonight into early Friday. It's all because we have a frontal system nearby, and a low pressure will be tracking on through as we go through the rest of today. That'll help give us some of that rainfall as we go forward, again, into the second half of today and into tonight. So our three key things, as I mentioned, much cooler for today. Showers developing this afternoon, already seeing that on radar. And then as we go towards the weekend, thankfully, the wet weather does clear out and things look pretty good for Saturday and Sunday. So here's the weather setup. Again, much cooler air in place because here's that front. It's now to the south of us, so we're looking at that cooler air building on in, but the rainfall has to make its way through. And you can see right now it's across upstate New York and western New England. This will slowly, gradually make its way down as low pressure tracks along the frontal system and brings this kind of down towards us overnight tonight into Friday morning. Here's 8 a.m. Leftover showers still kind of lingering in spots, but watch what happens. As we go through Friday, the weather does get better, especially for the second half of the day, looking at those clouds breaking apart, maybe even some sunshine. But again, it will take a little bit of time to see that clearing take over. But thankfully, the weekend's looking great as high pressure builds in. Saturday morning, nice, cool, crisp air out there for that morning on Saturday. Similar story as we go into the daytime hours and especially on Sunday as that high pressure dominates our weather for the weekend. So how much rain are we expecting from these afternoon showers and into tonight? Overall, not looking at like a total washout, but certainly could see, about a quarter to a half an inch of rain across most areas. Maybe some locally higher amounts wherever there was downpours may track through overnight tonight. So again, just looking at that to make its way through over the next 12 to 18 hours. So this afternoon's forecast, temperatures falling through the 70s, cooler because the cloud cover and of course the wet weather at times. Overall, though, not looking at a total washout. Now, muggy meter, we've been using this a lot lately. Notice how the trend, dew points falling into the 60s and 50s over the weekend and even into early next week. Pretty nice weather taking over after we get through this rainfall. So again, Friday afternoon begins our nice trend of good weather. You can see that in the 7-day forecast here. Late sunshine Friday. The weekend looks wonderful. Upper 70s, low 80s, lots of sunshine, low humidity. And that actually continues into next week as well. Monday, Tuesday, and even Wednesday. Not too bad in the 80s and dry conditions. Overall, a nice stretch of weather taking over.
Yeah, looking really good. All right, thanks, Stephen. And the stories we're working on new tonight on 12 News starting at 4.